Respondents, nearly 70% of Ontarians say that a party stance on the housing crisis will influence their vote in the provincial election. Housing is the number one election concern among young voters in the Royal LePage survey. 75% of millennials and 72% of Gen Z say their vote will be influenced by candidates' position on addressing the housing supply and affordability crisis. 38% of respondents would consider relocating within Ontario for more affordable housing, while 1 in 5 would consider a move outside the province. Well, joining us live with more of the survey is Royal LePage broker Shawn Zigelstein. Shawn, thanks a lot for taking time to speak with us this afternoon. So let's start with this. How does your industry define a housing crisis?
Well, I think we're in a housing crisis whenever buyers and sellers can't necessarily come to an agreement and the market takes off and there is some, let's say, fluctuations within the marketplace. And I think right now, yes, we are seeing some increased supply within at least the Toronto market, but at that point, we're still not seeing those buyers purchasing because the purchasing power out there just doesn't exist at this point for the affordable product, we'll say.
Okay, so what do you make of this survey? 75% of millennials, 72% of Gen Z say that their vote's going to be influenced by a candidate's position on addressing the housing supply and affordability crisis.
Well, it's their number one position, right? They're looking at it from the point of how are we going to ever afford a home like our parents have done? And the expectation, of course, for everybody is that they're going to be able to purchase a property, be it a condo, be it a house down the road. And unfortunately, they don't see that avenue right now. So they're looking at different ideas. As you mentioned earlier, they may buy out of province. Some people may look at doing investment income coming out of a basement apartment, for example, and then others may just look at doing something with additional family members or friends and they buy it all together in order to make something a little bit more affordable for them.
What does it mean to be either a young or a first-time buyer in this climate?
Well, I think a lot of it is patience. I think a lot of it is really understand what you have to do to be able to get into the marketplace. And I think it is frustrating for them from an affordability standpoint. But that being said, we are seeing quite a bit of product that is available out on the marketplace right now. And with interest rates dropping over the last number of months, it does make the market more affordable for them. But to utilize some of the government grants that they've got available for them for first-time home buyers, as well as even the savings plans that they've got set up for them. Those are all little bonuses that they're able to utilize as well.
Is this as simple as getting the right party in power to fix all of this?
That's a great question. I guess over-promise, under-deliver, is that typically what they say? We'd love to have the under-promise and over-deliver happening when it comes to housing, simply because of the fact that we want a government that's going to be in place, that's going to be willing to help and is going to be able to help get people into the marketplace and make sure that they're able to stay there. So whether that is building more product, making barriers to entry for builders a little bit easier, and having the ability at the end of the day for builders to have something that's cost effective for buyers to buy.
Are there any markets you think that we could learn from, take lessons from and maybe model some things from here to make it better?
I think that there's tons of markets around the world, around even our country that we can look at to be able to see exactly what would work. I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all approach. I think it's more of figuring out what we have here, figuring out the land that we have. We've got the green belt. That is now staying put as of, a couple of years ago when that change was made. And I think that we have to work around the systems that we already have. We've got a lot of land here. We've got a fantastic province. We've got an amazing base of what's been built. And now we just have to increase that and be able to build more product that's affordable for more people.
All right, Royal LePage broker Shawn Zigelstein, thanks a lot for your time this afternoon. Really appreciate it.